Welcome back everybody to Riding in Asia. This is the channel where we take this guy that's right here. It's the Honda ADV 2025 160 and we take it out on a series of rides. We see how the bike performs, we talk about some stuff. We find out what's happening here in the beautiful island of Samui. We talk a little bit about travel, we talk a little bit about life. More importantly, we talk about the bike and how it's been performing. So today finds me down in part 2 today of the Riding in Asia series, and we're heading down west from this rubber plantation down to another one, and we're going to see exactly how that goes, and it's going to be a little bit of fun. We're going to jump on board and we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in Samui, a little bit about what's happening on the bike front, and see what we can talk about. So let's jump on board this guy and see how we go. And today I'm looking forward to a really nice ride. Thanks to everybody who's been watching. I really appreciate it. It's nice to know there's a few people out there enjoying the ride as much as me. But to be honest, you know, I just really enjoy riding around on this bike, and it's proved to me to be an absolute winner, the ADV160. You know, when I was across in Phuket, I had the PCX. Now, it's a big difference in riding between Phuket and Samui. For instance, because Phuket's getting completely overrun now. We were across there a couple of weeks ago, and to be quite honest with you, it was jammed full of people. And it's not even the peak season. So, you know, God knows what's going on there. So, so anyway, let's jump on board, see how we go, and we'll talk about how the bike's been going, what's happening here in. So we seem to have got an ABS light on the dash. We'll have to see what that means. Hopefully that, oh, she's gone away. Yeah, so when you're riding on these roads, I just, you know, had a couple of experiences this morning on the ride down. It's expect the unexpected is really the way that I guess it can be best described. Because there's always, in every situation, the possibility of traffic. And on these smaller roads, and you know I love that term, mixed conditions, but you know, on these smaller roads, after all the rain that we've had, it certainly is a chore. And anyway, I speaking last episode about the 2026, and from what I can see online with Honda, I can't order the bike yet. The dealers here in Samui have got, I think, probably the last of the 2025s in. Like they've had a big shipment of the 2025 model. In fact, I quite like the green colour, but still no confirmation, still no final advice as to when the 2026 will be available to be purchased. So I'll stay on top of that, I'll keep you guys informed. But of course, if you know something different, or you've spoken to Honda, or you know the situation, perhaps maybe then you can drop it below and let me know what you've heard. If you know of when it's going to be released, and I know certain parts of the globe release at certain times, and I understand that even certain countries don't even get certain models. I don't think you can get, help me out, I don't think you can even get the ADV 160 in India. So yeah, that's always the thing. Anyway, we're going to shoot up here and head down the main road, and then we'll come back and talk soon. So I think a lot of you know this road, one of my favourites. Just a little update for anyone who's following along on the apartment move. We got the confirmation that the delivery from the furniture shop over in Surat Thani is coming this week. First delivery is coming this week. So that's good. We'll be able to pop that directly into the new villa. So that'll be nice. And there's a couple of nice items for the studio coming for that. So I'm excited about that. So that's coming, I think, in 2 days' time, subject to, well, whatever delays can be. I mean, these furniture shops, it's no different than anywhere in the world where you live. You always get expected delivery and then you get actual delivery. So that's kind of what we're doing. You know, it's funny with the ADV160, you kind of just start to take a lot of its features for granted, particularly when you're riding along, I should say, a road like this, which is, you know, absolutely beautiful. You know, the palm trees, the blue sky, the sun's out. It's really nice. But we have had a lot of rain, so I'm taking this opportunity to get out and about on the bike today. Last week was a little bit of a lost week because honestly, with travelling across the island, shopping and carrying on, I haven't had much chance. But yeah, it's the new villa's getting closer. I think we've got it's just on a month, I guess, before just under a month before we're going to be there. And that's how hopefully the villa will be finished. We had an inspection. Well, we went and had a look at the villa on Sunday. The kitchen is probably 80% there. The garden's being done. Some of the painting has to be finished. So all in all, it's coming together. So that's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's got a garage, like I've told you. Well, it's a covered thing with a gate to the road. So that means we can do a couple of things with the bike. Oh, and I want to thank the subscriber who recommended changing the fork fluid to a heavier grade. I think that's definitely an option. Because one of the things, one of the things that I can do, rather than upgrading to something new, is I can go ahead and take the 10 enhancements that we discussed and apply them to the bike. And that could be a little bit of fun. That could be good for the channel. See how we go. That's one option I'm having. Well, I'm thinking about at least. So maybe that's an approach we can take. Green Acre Farm. It's one of my favourites. Study cup. Always cooler when you come in here. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so taking things for granted. Let's talk about that for a little bit. With the suspension, we talked about rear suspension a couple of episodes ago. I'm loving the rear suspension. I think with the front fork upgrade, it'll be just about perfect. I don't think there'd be too much to really complain about there. The power delivery, the smooth ride, it's all part of it. It all comes together with the ADV on the 2025. Look, my judgment, I've been on this bike now when did I get back on this bike? I got back on this bike in May. So May, June, July, August, September, and now we're into October. So I'm coming up to 6 months on this guy. I'm going to do a 6-month proper review coming up at the end of the month. I try to remember some of these things that I just take for granted. Always signs for villas. Aha! So here we are back in this rubber tree plantation. Beautiful through here. I like you can turn into the corner, point and accelerate out. You know, for a scooter, I think it does a pretty good job. The bike is running great, absolutely great. This corner always has something happening. We've got dirt dumped there. I don't quite understand what's going on there. New road surface for the villas. We're cruising along at 50 kilometres an hour through here. I guess the problem is I'm starting to get to know this road, which is always the time for caution. It's been my experience. As soon as you think you know what you're dealing with, you find something new. But anyway, it's been a great ride today. Really great ride. So let's go into the third.
Who are you? The Three Amigos!
Rubber tree plantation. Bit of a rubber tree theme today. And we can wind this one up. So this is rubber tree number 3 for today. Great ride today. Just really enjoying the bike. It's running so well. I don't know, I've had a little bit of an ABS light on the dashboard. That's going to be done when it gets serviced, so that won't be a problem. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely amazing here. Looks superb. Bike ADV looks superb. I think you can hear it's getting hot. When you do the quicker runs, it really starts to notice it. But I haven't noticed any brake fade. But then again, I haven't really been pushing this bike. It's not the sort of bike that you really need to push. So anyway, I've enjoyed today. I hope you have as well. I appreciate your continued support on the channel, and looking forward to talking some more. Don't know if you can see that water buffalo in the distance there. And look, if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up share the video around if you know someone else who rides a scooter, an ADV. And don't forget, a couple of episodes ago, I was asking you guys to tell me what you ride. Still love to know what options there are, particularly in this 160 category, because I do believe that the 350 is going to be more than what I need. I think it will take away from the enjoyment of exactly what the 160 gives in terms of weight. And for me, you know, seat height as well. All right, well, thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay, bye.